the finish. So here we start at the beginning. People come from all over the world to do this. We're very fortunate. British Columbia, Washington State, Idaho, Arizona, I've seen Kentucky, there's Saskatchewan. It's a good trip. When you first show up, you've got to watch a video, 20 minutes. Even if you've been here before, you still do. You know, if you might notice, everybody gets lined up for the weigh-in. You're only allowed to have 60 pounds of gear in each boat. And if you're in a hurry, best line up. So the video's in this building. It's about 20 minutes long. It starts twice a day. We're going to the 9 o'clock one. There's one in the afternoon at 1, I believe. And that's where the actual walking starts. So this is kind of the idea. Your first day is the worst day. You're portaging the most. We're doing about, I think it's 1.8 kilometers. This is 1.8K. 2, yeah. So this is the worst part of the whole endeavor, is the first day. Because you're gaining all the altitude you'll be losing later. So as you can see down the trail, it's a bit of a grunt. Depends how you feel. Cool. Sure. Yeah. So here we are at the put-in at Kibbe Lake, and the weather is certainly cooperating with us. And my daughter's going to take some beautiful pictures. Say hi to Dad.
Hey, Papa.
So this is something I'd love to take you on, Dad. So this is the end of Kibbe Lake, which is a gorgeous, that gives you an idea of just how busy it is on your first day. None of these people are in our party. And we chased off another, I don't know, 8 people. But where else do you get a view like that? There's a ringing. It's so quiet here. Beautiful. We'll pull them all out, keep the bundle all together with the rod tips. Indian point, put in. Beautiful. Here we are on Indian Point. This is the second lake of the loop. There's Elise. Hi. Oh, keep shaking. And we're going to troll a leech on this one. And we got to end up over there by the mountains. And see that peak up there, guys, on our left? We want to be at the foot of that tonight. Getting down to the foot of Indian Point. Just heard a loon. Here we are at the end of Indian Point, site number 8. And you can see, gorgeous. There's a cabin here. Let's go take a look. So there are some emergency cabins scattered throughout. You're only supposed to use them in emergency. And we went around here once with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. They're supposed to be shared. And, well, we won't mention any specific nationalities, but they didn't want to share. It was not very good. The German. But there's the cabin. A little bit of wood there. You'll notice they put the sharing notice in 2 languages. Wood stove. I don't know if this is adapting to the dark or not. But wood stove, aluminum foil. Yep. Shelves, I think, but the person could bunk. Put the aluminum foil on the roof. Still have a sticker on the window. Triton window sticker.
Nice.
What a view. And the hordes are coming.
Is there a
We'll get wood on the next lake. Oh, this is Indian Point, and just around the corner is where we started. Here we come into the Isaac Portage. It's the end of Indian Point Lake. And we actually camped here one horrible, horrible night on our first trip here with the kids when they were 5 and 8. And we camped right there. But it was quite a horrible, horrible night. Take out here. Well, I said they were going to rebuild all of this in October, so we'll see. Well, my son's discovered a fart machine. Here we are at the end of the start of Isaac Lake. And right around that corner is where we want to camp for the night, at the foot of Wolverine Mountain. It is 4:30. It's a bit of a grunt to get there, but this was disgusting. Just to give you an idea, apparently they're redoing everything in October. Oh, Philip's wet. Nothing like getting wet before bed. Take a picture of Philip soaked, Peanut. So, I've never seen this bad, but we've got some sort of a weird walkway that is barely traversable. And here, well, my wife said it smelled like cow patties. Maybe that's true, maybe it isn't, but it is. Apparently a beaver dam dammed up the trail, so now there's a creek running down the trail. So, this is what you are. Being said, this is the end of the portaging for day one, or however many days you want, but this is 3 portages. But what do you think of the view? There's a campsite here. But we've always thought it a bit buggy. I don't know if it'll be buggy tonight. It's buggy. You found one, did you? This is when you paddle out of Indian Point. Sorry, when you paddle out of Isaac at the launch. So if you're off, it'll be good. Good weather's chasing us. And we're still making progress towards a campsite. Hoping to be there soon. It's been a big day. God, they look like they know what they're doing. And that's where we started. So we've been paddling for about 15 minutes. This is the Wolverine shelter. You'll notice Philip's got a fresh band-aid. So he found out sharp axles are fun. This is where we've cooked for the day. Fairly quiet here. We're here on Sunday night. And there's one other party here. They're over there in the trees. But it's got a bit of a nice view here. Come and take a look at the view now. Wow. Just wow. So, for reference, that's boats over there at the ranger's cabin. We made it here in one day. It's a bit of a grunt, especially with less experienced paddlers, I guess you'd call them. But we've got our tent set up. We got food in our belly. So here we are, about halfway down Isaac. And my kids have been puddling the whole time. Until now. All of a sudden they're not interested in puddling. I have no idea why, but this leech probably has something to do with it. Look at it hiding in the shade.
That's a fisheries.
It is.
I wonder what we'd see if we lifted the log up. I didn't have one mainly on this side, so I think I can
You think what, Peanut?
I've always been puddling on this side or further up.
Ultralight. You do a draw. Just a little one. Here we are at the mouth of the creek. This is Wendell Creek. I'm doing a little bit of fishing here. Let's see. My wife's paddling with my daughter upstream. Here we are at Site 21A. It's not perfect, but there's definitely worse views out there. Kids are listening to an audiobook. Mom and Dad are going to have a coffee. Chase away a headache. We're trying to figure out if it's because of too much light, too much sunshine, or not enough coffee. We'll figure it out. Smile and wave. Just after campsite 24, I think we're at. Huge waterfall and an avalanche chute that goes straight down to the lake. Imagine the power to get over that little bump and still destroy all those trees. Here we are at Site 24. Big thunderstorms coming down the lake, but we thought we'd take a peek at 24. Never camped here. I honestly think I've never stopped here before. this. This is a good place to be in the rain. It's even a teeny tiny bit of wood. An outhouse for Mom. Oh. What do you think of the wood, guys? Should we throw it in the boat?
No.
Hole up and read a book?
Hold up and listen to a book.
The end of Isaac Lake. Quick shelter over there, you can just see through the trees. We've got that chasing us, so trying to get the tent up. Some breakfast started, or dinner started before the rain. Elise has been digging in strong. And the much vaunted chute at the end of Isaac Lake. This year it's pretty much blown out, but you still see TV's in short supply, so people like watching. Nice. Nice. No, he's got it. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
There we go.
Doesn't help
Fun?
It's not the time to negotiate with your father.
I did it with Phil. So at the end of Isaac, third day in the lake. Never guessed that a thunderstorm chased us here, and there were 2-foot waves when we came ashore. There were. Now we get to chill and relax. Clouds, it looks like there might be more thunderstorms tonight, but hard to believe that you just see that point far in the distance. That's where the foot of that. We paddled from it today. Tomorrow we run the river. Played in it already. Play with Philip and play with Nicole. They both liked it. Elise, veteran of one too many broken bones, has decided I'm not having anything to do with that, guys. It is what it is. straight them on. So this is the portage trail as you come down the Isaac Falls, or the into Isaac Lake, empties into McCleary Lake. Gives you an idea of just the relative steepness. And we're going to go take a look at the waterfall, which is kind of cool. Certainly tell it's a rainforest. Reminds me of the coast. Here we are about 1,000 kilometers inland. And that's why you don't want to miss the takeout. Here we are at the mouth of the Caribou River where it flows into Lanese. As you can tell, it is very impressive. It's beautiful. I liken this to driving on Icefields Parkway. Up here, there's nobody. You're just paddling. With some trepidation, you say goodbye. You work your way slowly back to civilization. To the work that's never quite done. come up, and there's some white caps. We're gonna hopefully be okay once we get around the corner. It is. Okay, bud, I'm watching. This is the end of Lanese. I just feel sad here. Say goodbye to the mountains. As we slowly approach the rounder hills of the Caribou Plateau. Two more days of warmer water, better fishing hopefully, and we're done. So unfortunately, what often happens is you'll get to a campsite, for example 37 here, and you find it's full. So when it's full, you got to move on to the next site. In this case, the next site's 5 kilometers away. That way, supposedly downstream, but not much of a current, I'm afraid. But we'll dig in, we'll get her done. I think we are. Much like you, I'm a little bit leaving the mountains.
Yeah.
That's building into quite the thunderstorm over Lanese. You're also ambitious. And there's site 38. This is a view from 38, I think. 37 or 39A, I'm sorry. 37A has a much nicer view. Do you agree, dear? And there's the river where we're going. You can see the canoes in front of us. takeout for Babcock. And you can see it's fairly well signed on all sides of the river. Below here is Caribou Falls, so if you're trying to get into Una and or hiking the trail, this is where you want out. In the past, you used to line your boat up that creek, but far too many people here now, so we don't do that anymore. Now we just get out there. There's a boarding cabin there as well and a radio for emergencies, but we're going to go downstream 400 meters to Una. Here we are at the point of no return. You'll see it signed on both sides of the river, and it says, you don't want to go inside it, because there's a waterfall. And it's a big waterfall. But it's pretty hard to miss the signs. And we're going to paddle in where those people are coming out, which is the Una Lake. And that's where the trail to the Caribou River starts. We're just coming out. We've already done the hike this morning, I'm sure. Again, lots of time. You could swim across the river here. A little bit of current, but hardly any. Here's where you start the trail to Caribou Falls. We're on Una Lake. No hiking to the Caribou Falls, and they say not to do this hike if it's windy. That's because of, look at all the dead and dying pine. They did knock down a lot of the ones near the trail, but can you tell it's blueberry season? Hard to actually get any sort of speed up. They do look yummy. Here we approach the falls. Not much warning if you're on the river. Don't know if there's another set of signs or not, but you can certainly start to see the cataract. There's the upper viewpoint. Here we are walking down beside the falls. A little microclimate of rainforest again. Our last big portage is Babcock Creek. Warden's cabin's behind us. I've been in the bush a lot of my life, but I don't think I've seen that before. That looks artificial. This is Babcock Lake. You got 2 more portages. They're pretty flat until we get into Spectacle Lakes. And then once we're in Spectacle, no more portages. And you can see we're leaving the mountains behind. We got the boats all loaded up. Babcock, there is a campsite, so avail yourself of the facilities if you can. Just blocked out with a glorious high. 24 degrees Celsius, not a cloud in the sky, barely a ripple on the water. The neatest thing about the end of Babcock Lake is the portage is so short you can see the other lake through the trees. About 400 meters. You go just up and over that little bitty rise. And there's people coming down the trail. So there's portage trails, as you've seen, and then there's portage trails. This one, yes, you could drive my wife's CRV on it quite fine.
If it was wider.
Definitely. As you can tell, he's using his bare feet. So, fairly nice. Oh, would you mind recording Mom and I unloading the canoe?
Love to. Means I don't have to. Police will move.
Got a bit of a system.
That'd be sweet. Thanks. Wood. Dry wood. More dry wood. There you go. Never mind. It's rotten on the inside.
Yeah, okay.
Coolest thing since sliced bread.
It's only got so much ability, right? Okay. Put in on Skoy Lake. Skoy Lake's a 400 meters. It's very moosey, dragonfly-y. Last portage on Square Lake. It's the smallest of all the lakes. It's a nice little spreading through some grasslands over there. And moosey habitat. You can see up there the orange marker of the exit. Where it's the portage. And if we'd been here a little earlier in the day, this is usually full of a couple of feeding moose. Right now it's a bit warm, so they're hiding in the bush. There you go, Philip. Want to record the loading? The nicest thing about this portage is you can see the lake on the other side.
Did you guys see the water hemlock?
Nope.
Mom pointed it out to me. Apparently like a leaf or two of it can kill you. So here's the loading process into water. It's weird. Well, I don't know how to make this thing work. When's it like that?
If you just hold it steady, it'll stay steady. If you
It's
start
too
playing
high.
with it, it gets confused.
Too high up. It doesn't see anything other than your head.
Pull the trigger down.
Oh.
Pull that down, and that brings it down. Push it up, and it picks it up. But this time, for the next boat, try not to do this. This is the put in on Spectacle Lakes. And that is Devil's Club Mountain in the distance, that neat little peaky looking thing. So we're going to try to get to 48 or 49. This is 44. It's 6 campsites. It's quite nice. And as before, you can see Skoy Lake in the background. It's a pretty short portage. I'm going to hug the left here. Yeah, you paddle away. Paddle on the right, please. It is. ready to go for the day. Site 52. These were actually closed because people don't listen to the warnings about food disposal. There's a whole bunch of pistachio pits around the fire. So I'm going to guess that that's why a bear was interested. We're going to head out and we're on the other side of the island. This is the main thoroughfare. Seen about probably 20 boats go by this morning. Just like what you taste like. Very in a boat in. What part of that was unclear? Just wait. Little beaver trail. How are you finding the tub for the channel, Mum? Now we have to grunt and fight the wind. got her?